Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. But right now, trying to put on another show here in Oakland.
And speaking of a show, how about how many shows we saw in this building? The days of Run TMC, the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and how about the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond?
Expect nothing short of greatness within these walls. Jay, so much intrigue with the Lakers trying to get back to the playoffs, and in many ways, it begins with the second pick in 2016, Brandon Ingram.
Ed, I couldn't agree with you more. There's so much attention around Lonzo Ball that it takes away the attention from a guy like B.I. B.I., his rookie year, was 19 years old, was still trying to figure things out, one of the youngest players in the league. But his second year, he improved exponentially on the court, finding confidence in that jump shot and also confidence doing things off the dribble and attacking at the rim. There's no doubt about it. The future leader of this team will be Brandon Ingram. He will be the next Laker great.
Not to make a crazy assumption, but is it fair to say that Kevin Durant can be a great example for a guy like Ingram?
Just watch and take notes, but also compete at the same time.
No good. Missed them both. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Stephen Curry, we say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Okay, I see you throwing the ball like a quarterback in the pocket for the touchdown.
To James. Here comes the screen. Lonzo Ball sizing up Damian Jones. Almost unlucky bounce. Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. LeBron takes aim at Steph Curry. Screen coming. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
LBJ. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball. And the rebound taken by Thompson. Green. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope matched up with the 2-time MVP. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Durant across the timeline. Leads 3. Ball into the front court. He'll run the offense. Rejected by Durant. They've got it in the open floor. Green to Thompson. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Warriors have the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Durant. He engulfed him that time.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Caldwell Pope. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. To Ball. And finishes strong.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Warriors gonna call a time. New blood coming in for both sides.
State Warriors, number 34, Sean
Livingston to Thompson.
into the game for LA, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
To Sean Livingston. Green. Durant. Kevin Durant. 3 for 4. Good start.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Lakers at the controls right now. Ball to Caldwell Pope. On a and scores. Strong take.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes. Proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Livingston across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. From the painted area, won't go down. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Desperation shot here from half court. We are through one quarter on Christmas night. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
He was hacked. They let it go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
JaVale McGee to Beasley. Knocked loose. Beasley sizing up Draymond Green. Beyond the arc for three. The harder the shot, the easier it looks from Michael Beasley.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Livingston. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. James to Ball. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron for 2. He connects with the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
3 titles in 4 years, new arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
To Curry. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lonzo controls the offense. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Substitution being made in this one.
State Warriors, number 4.
To Thompson. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To Green. Rejected by McGee.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Durant. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Rondo matched up with Durant. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Golden State Warriors.
James.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
Curry with the basketball. Down 3. To Green. Thompson.
Remaining in the second quarter.
To Durant. Fine to shoot. Here's Durant for 2. Won't go. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Durant to Curry. Around the perimeter to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players and it hit the player right in the chest.
James. Short jumper won't go down.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers are in a close game thus far, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Warriors are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. What really stood out to me was the way they did their scoring, that being from long range. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game trap. Steals.
The story of this game so far has been the lack of ball security. Neither team can hold on to the ball, and unfortunately, it made the first half kind of tough to watch.
Player of the half.
Ball did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Trailing by a bucket. Thompson to Curry. Durant to Thompson. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Nice swat that time.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To James. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Tie game, 3rd quarter. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
James. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Thompson. Durant. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from 3-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Steph Curry. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than you're...
Ball with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. James to Ball. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. James, shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 14, Brandon Ingram. Into the game for Golden State, number 34.
Rondo into the front court. Margins 8. To Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Caldwell Pope defended by Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Caldwell. Livingston to Durant. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
Flat out, KD is unguardable. He's the most gifted scorer in the league, period. We saw that during the NBA Finals last year. He has that size and that length. He can take advantage of anybody and elevate it around the rim.
Ingram against KD. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Golden State at the controls. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Durant shot. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle and not landing.
Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Durant. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. That'll do it for the period. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
James to Ball. Lonzo Ball. 4 out of 7.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston to Durant. Great pass to set it up. Good. Off a spin.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lonzo with it. Trailing by 14. James. To Ball. But they say no foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Thompson to Durant. A lot of contact, no whistle. Ball with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. LeBron James, tough matchup against Durant. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. Entering the game for Los Angeles.
Caldwell Pope.
JaVale McGee.
LeBron against the KG veteran Iguodala. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up a dozen. Here comes the screen. To Curry. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Caldwell Pope. James sizing up Draymond Green. He's got to do better. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
To James. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes to Durant.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Curry. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
James. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the worry. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 15, Damian Jones. Into the game for LA. Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
LeBron James, defended by Draymond Green. To Ball. Shot clock winding down to James. The shot clock expires.
For the Lakers. No basket.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put on a show in a blowout. The competitive edge, obviously, came from the way they shot the three ball. In fact, a majority of their points came from long-range shots, and that's just an amazing statistic. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not gonna be fun.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Golden State Warriors did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.